What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. It's your boy Terabyt Reacts in the house once again. We are here once again, and I just repeated myself. I hate when my intros go like this, but I leave it in anyways. Anyways, welcome back, man. Nirvana in Fire, such a good show. Such a good show. I'm still learning the pronunciations. Learning that the way how you pronounce Z. As I've been saying, GU. It's Siaku. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. Shout out to my boy JBBYT. I know you told me you what to call you, but in any case, make it easier on myself, right? When it comes on to this show and Siaku, of course you guys are not gonna find out about this until, you know, whenever that episode comes out of what was the fate of Siak. But, you know, understanding, I'm glad that he left an explanation for me to clear up any confusion about, you know, what happened. So basically, this dude, right? You know what I'm talking about, Siak. You know what I'm saying? Basically what he did, you know what I'm saying, was unforgivable. Unforgivable. It really just had nothing to do with he didn't arrive late, and that everything other than the fact that they showed up to ambush these dudes, right? Dong's husband, right? They showed up because they knew about, because they had the letter or whatever. The letter was fake. We know the letter was fake. So basically what happened is that they took advantage of, they just had this plan to just take out these people, right? And to place the blame because they wanted, I don't even know why they wanted General Lin gone. Why did they want this dude? Why did they choose to frame him? Why did they choose to say that he was going to betray the emperor and all this other stuff? Got basically the entire family killed, right? Why did that happen? There's still no reason. You know, I know that Siak is saying that they didn't do it because of any party involvement or whatever. They weren't like unlike the crown prince. It had nothing to do with that. But he's saying basically that had nothing to do with that. But you still haven't told us, why did you guys do this? Why did you guys hatch this entire plan of taking out this family, of Lin Chu's family? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this didn't just happen out of the blue. Like, why did it happen? And I'm pretty sure that it's going to be what is it, Sia? I think it's Sia Jiang. I think that's his name. I can't remember his name. The dude that came back, that's working with Siaki. So it's like, it's one of those things where you're just like, I'm betting that he's gonna have the explanation, or they're gonna try to pull it out of him somehow to tell the truth of what really happened, because there's a lot of things that are dredging up right now. You know, the grandma, you know, Mei Changsu, Lin Chu, his grandmother just passed away. He couldn't even really show respect. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't even really show respect because he still can't reveal his identity. So he can't even, his legitimate grandmother, bro, like, he can't go to the funeral, show, you know, his respect the way how he wants to see respect. Couldn't even get to have a conversation with her before she passed, and all of this other stuff. So that really hurt Mei Changsu, really hurt him a lot, and I really feel him on that. So we're gonna jump into this episode, man. Episode 26. Hopefully you guys are strapped in and ready to go. We're gonna jump in. I will see you guys at the end for the review. I would be worried too. Shoot.
那你这是？批注用的笔记和内容都没有问题。
So what are you worried about then?
这是什么？ 有2个字我捡了笔画，用来避讳。
避讳？哪2个字？
先母的闺名，和书中某处地名一模一样。我批注遇到时，就会按照以前的习惯减去2笔，用来避讳母亲的名字。
啊？那这要紧吗？
应该没什么问题。谨言并不知道我母亲的闺名叫什么，那2个字也不常用。就算是以前，她也从没发现过我有避讳这2个字。或许她根本注意不到。
可是
Maybe. But what if he actually knows that you used to do that?
我也不知道，可能是书中多少带着过去的痕迹吧。刚才莫名其妙就紧张了一下，忽然才意识到，其实谨言根本就看不出来。
我看靖王也是以为你一时走神罢了，没有起什么疑心。放心吧，都是小事情。
的确是小事。莫大哥，溧阳宫中府那边如果有什么情况，你要马上来告诉我。
你这个人啊，什么事情都要管。你就算是灯油，也不能这般熬法。
本来是无辜之人，却因为我……
小叔，你要再这么说，我可就真生气了。
是。
既然这位梅宗主也是誉王的谋士，那他与你有何冲突？你叫我攻破他，是？
Oh, Tanglu. He's the messenger.
.他遇到了英雄救美，他也不能单救我手上的美人吧？
最近几日，大致的情况就是这样。
好，你去转告13先生，秦般若元气虽伤，但实力犹存。他师父留给他的那些眼线，肯定不止这些。你们切莫大意。
是，宗主。
还有别的事吗？
还有一个消息，听说萧大公子决定要去南楚了。
什么时候？
就是今日。
知道了，你去吧。
景睿，你要
I
去
was
哪里？
actually wondering why you
去南楚
you didn't
英
say
国
anything to you.
去南楚干什么？你是大梁的人，从小在金陵长大，我不准你去。玉姬，
念念收到来信，说他父亲病重，就想见我一面。家母已经允许了，所以于情于理，我都该去探望一下。
是这样啊，我还以为……
你以为什么？
我还以为你在金陵待得不开心，要抛开我们呢。你真的只是去探望，不会不回来了吧？
家母尚在，岂有不回来之理？
景睿，其实我一直想跟你聊一聊，可是你心情一直都不好， 后来太奶奶又去世了。静瑞，有些事情千万不要太在意，上一辈人的恩怨，跟你一点关系都没有。
雨姬，你别说了，你的意思我知道，只是怎么能说跟我没有关系呢？我的父亲、母亲，还有兄弟姐妹，这都是斩也斩不断的关系。何况还有多年的亲情，多年的恩义，这一切不是说揭开了什么真相就能全部抛开的。你要说什么我都明白，我明白。你想劝我想开一点，你希望我还能是以前的萧景睿。
It's so funny because I actually never thought that Jinrui and Yujin would be such a big part of the story.
真的很难做到，仅仅一夕之间，周围人事已全非，一切都变了。我难道能不变吗？
变了又怎么样？我们不是一直都在变吗？如果你回不到从前的你，那也没关系啊，景睿。我只是希望咱们的情谊不变。你刚学会走路的时候，我就认识你了，所以你给我听着，你绝对不能忘了我这个朋友，记住了吗？
我记住了。只是，我刚会走路的时候，你还不会翻身呢。你确定那个时候已经认得我了？
Best friends for life? Yeah.
世间有多少好朋友，年龄相仿，志趣相同，原本可以一辈子莫逆相交，可谁会料到旦夕惊变，从此以后，只能眼睁睁的看着天涯路远。
好朋友不在乎远近，好朋友就是好朋友。宗主、靖王殿下亦是如此。
只是这次去南楚啊，路途遥远了些。多多保重，好好照顾自己。想我的时候呢，就给我写信吧。
我会的。
你有景睿这样的哥哥，真是你的福气。好好照顾他。
好的。
好了，你们上马吧，我看着你们走。
I don't understand. Did they? As we take our pause here, Niang, right? That's her name. How did she come to just miss him so much? Has he ever been to Southern Chu? Sure. Have you ever been there? I don't know.
苏先生，没想到你会来。
景睿，我很抱歉。
It's Jinrui, yeah? That's how they say it, Jinrui.
我能怪苏先生什么呢？我母亲的过往不是由你而起，我的出生也不是由你安排。邂逅那些不义之举，都是他亲自所为，不是你怂恿策划的。我能恨你什么？你只不过是双揭开真相的手而已。真正让我痛心无比的，是真相本身。我不会迁怒于你的。
可是那天晚上的事情，都是我一手造成的。我用了最残酷的方式揭露了所有的真相，没有顾及到你的感受。 和我们之间的友情。
是，我曾经因为你这么做，非常难过。
It's as real as it gets. Sometimes,
谢谢苏先生
you know,
来为我
you
送
can
行。
be mad about a situation, but at the end of the
这
day,
次告辞了。
you know what I'm saying? When you actually think about it, you know, that's a real conversation, as real as it can get between you and a friend. Because sometimes, you know, because you want to get an objective done, sometimes you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're going to have to, and the thing about it is that there's nothing wrong with what Mei did. There's nothing wrong with what he did. Is the way how he went about it that he's sorry about, because he's like, no, I got to get this truth out, and I don't care who gets hurt in the process. Because the thing about it is that opportunities are going to present itself, and you're either going to take advantage of the situation, or you're going to constantly be thinking about the other people. And this is also a part of leadership as well. This is what happens in leadership. You got to make these decisions. As it's like, if you consider everybody's feelings, you know what I'm saying, including friends, including family, if you make these kind of decisions and you're always making them considering all of these other people that you're close to, their feelings, you're probably never going to get anywhere. I'm going to tell you that straight up. You're probably never going to get it. Some of the times you got to allow them to deal with the consequences of your actions. You get what I'm saying? As long as it's not something that's deadly. You know what I'm saying? If you're like, oh, it's the truth, you can handle it. You can handle it. Because at the end of the day, you know, I'm trying to move. I'm trying to move forward. And sometimes some people are going to get left in the dust, or you're going to move on, or you're going to choose not to forgive me, whatever the situation is, but I still got to move. Now, it sucks to be on the other side. Don't get me wrong. It sucks to be on the other side. But did Mei Changsu betray Jinri? No, we did not. We did not betray him. Right? And this is what I'm saying. Like, I live a life of facts over feelings. Facts over feelings. And this is why I'm not afraid to come on here and speak the truth about things. I'm not afraid to come on here and speak the truth about any situation or something I might have an opinion about or whatever, and speak the truth, because it's facts over feelings.
真是把好弓啊！宗主，靖王好弓嘛，这把弓是为靖王殿下准备的吧？
这是我替靖王给皇上选的寿礼。
给皇上的。据我所知，皇上是懂些武士，可是也没怎么听说过他也好弓箭之道啊。
嗯，我想他也不太喜欢。
既然不喜欢，那为什么要送这个呀？送礼不是应该投其所好吗？
送礼是该投其所好，可是一位受冷落的皇子，又哪来的人脉去打探皇上所好呢？
那随便送个什么不就完了吗？这把弓可是宗主您派人精挑细选的，留给靖王殿下多好啊！
若是在往年随便送点什么，倒也无妨。可是今年皇上对靖王的恩宠明显加重了，如果一点表示都没有，那就是大大的不妥。可是咱们这位靖王殿下一向清廉，奇珍异宝送不起，这把弓正合适。他是好弓之人，能把自己心爱的弓箭割爱献给皇上，足以表达靖王的一番心意。
哎呀，送个寿礼还这么多弯弯绕绕，真够麻烦的。还是宗主您想的周到啊！
给我回来！真平，射他！好嘞
Shoot him!
陛下的英武真是不减当年呢。
This man can't even pull a bow.
哪里还有当年的臂力啊？景言，真是一张好弓啊，舍得吗？
当然舍得，
儿臣见父皇忙于朝政，试想您闲暇时能松松筋骨也好，只是未曾想过此宫的力过于沉了些，请恕儿臣考虑不周。
沉了也好，可以恢复一下臂力啊。等到了猎场，真要跟你好好比试比试。
Okay,
父皇
it
英
worked
明，
out in
儿
the
臣甘拜
end.
下风。
你们都有孝心，朕很欣慰。啊，景轩的屏风很精巧，还有景琰的这把弓也不错。但是景环的太湖寿山石是最合朕的心意。不枉朕平素对你那么疼爱。
多谢父皇夸奖。不过这太湖寿山石再高，也无法表达儿臣对父皇的孝心之万一。儿臣再敬您一杯，恭祝父皇福体安康，千秋万代。
好啊。
Isn't the toast supposed to involve everybody? The hell?
朕知道你们都很孝顺，朕也孝顺。太皇太后仙逝，今日虽脱去了孝衣，但歌舞礼乐还在戒期之内，宴饮也不宜过度。再饮一杯，就都散去了吧。
该起了。
This man is blind.
啊！
What the hell is you up to?
陛下，该起了。陛下，
He's still breathing, right? First of all, that is so uncomfortable to sleep on your back like that.
陛下，该起了。
I'm surprised he's not snoring.
我的妈呀！我的妈呀！来人呐，快传太医！
Is he sick? The hell? He's not dead. If he dies now, freaking Crown Prince becomes emperor. That's not good.
如何？
陛下脉象虚浮，肝气不平，
Shit.
需静养数日，加以调理。
Just rest?
你说实话，不妨事吧？
啊，请娘娘放心，确实不妨
I
事。
wonder if they're gonna.
好，静心侍候吧。
I wonder if they're gonna I wonder if they're gonna blame Consort Jing for this, or this bitch right here. You're looking at her because they know that if this emperor dies, Crown Prince becomes emperor by default, right?
给靖王殿下请安。
孩儿给母亲请安。
快起来吧。今日怎么这么早就过来了？
陛下身体不适，皇子们全都进宫请安。不过，高公公传旨，说陛下倦怠，不让进去，只在殿门口磕了个头。
我已经看过陛下，他不过是受弹日累着了，又多饮了些酒，不碍事的，清淡几天就好了。
目前情势焦灼，太子还未废黜，陛下没有大病就好。
我看陛下对岳贵妃还有余情，寿宴之上也露出复宠之意。
苏先生说， 宁国侯府那一夜，犹如誉王与太子的一场决战。谢玉战败，东宫便再无回天之力。以太子的性情，难免会再出纰漏，咱们不用管。剩下的事情，就留给誉王去做吧。
这位苏先生分析起情势来，还真是有趣。
母亲又在做什么？
我试着用葛花凝脂给陛下做个甜汤。
内廷私进的葛花，应该都是徐州产的吧？据说只有那里出的葛花，质性最是温平。
真是奇了。
The book.
你是从哪里知道这些的
The travelogue.
我从苏先生那里借了一本游记，闲时无聊翻翻，约莫记得有这一条。
什么游记呀？这么有趣。
名叫《降帝记》。
下回带过来，让我也看看。
母亲要看，我就送过来。不过当日借书之时，她有些迟疑，想来是她心爱之物。 看完，可是要还的。
既是借的，当然要还。
All right, let's talk about it, man. My mind. All right, so episode 26, man, great episode. I did do a lot in this episode. We got to see, of course, we saw Liyang talking to Princess Nian, and you know they coming to a conclusion about him going off. And I think, as I said what I had to say during the episode. For the most part, about just having that man-to-man conversation was good for me and Jinryu not having any regrets about what happened, you know what I'm saying. And of course we have this new person coming in that's working with his fourth sister for Banro. So Niang, her name is Niang. Is it Junriang? Jun Niang? to seduce our boy Tong Lu, that has been the messenger for Mei. We all know this, that has been getting information, basically the information that is going on, keeping Mei up to date of the things that are going on outside of the city, in a way. Also some of the things that are going on in the city as well. So he's like the leader of the network. He's basically the line to everything else Mei keeps himself updated with. So of course, we had the whole thing with the emperor drank too much. That's what they're saying now, but we'll see how that develops. If it develops into something more serious, then we'll definitely get to see that. Of course, I don't know if Prince Jing is actually going to give his mom the travelogue. He said that he seemed kind of anxious to lend it out, so he wanted to give him back, just read it and then give it back to him. Prince Jing didn't notice anything, but I think this is going to turn into something if his mom actually gets to take a look at that travelogue. She probably noticed something and probably even mention Mei's mom, which may be happening. I don't know, but we'll see if that happens at all. Pretty good episode. I don't think it was too much or too little. Pretty good episode to lead us into other things. Of course, we got the birthday of the emperor went down. They can't celebrate too much because the grand dowager just died, so they can't celebrate too much. But they do have they're able to take off their mourning clothes, as he said. So one of the things that I noticed during this episode that I did not like, and I did say what I did not like about it, and is the fact that this emperor, in some ways you can say that he's smart, but in other ways he's pretty dumb. He's pretty dumb. Like he takes so many things at face value, to the point of just like, it's not even to the enlightenment of innocence or anything like that. It's more of like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't see that this woman is trying to play you, dude. Like I know that we're the audience and we see the type of person that Consort you is, right? UA, right? We see the type of person that she is. And I know that kind of influenced me a lot of why I'm saying that. But at the same time, any woman that so conveniently talk about stupid stuff like that, I can't give him no play. I can't give him no play, because I'm just like, first of all, you know, if she's saying that she thinks she looks pale, right? And oh, I didn't want you to get tired of looking at me. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's just little things like that just to get close to the Emperor, and then he's gonna go as far as to make her feel like she's the most beautiful one in the room, when she's obviously not. Don't get me wrong, Consort Yu does look good, but she's definitely not the most prettiest out of all those women that are in that room. Like, she's not. You get what I'm saying? And all the ones that, you know, gave him sons, she's not the prettiest by a long shot. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not even worried about that. Not worried about it. I just didn't like the fact that it's kind of like you have this leader that is just, in some ways, it's like, you know, I've talked about it in the past where it seems like he can't make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Or he's always asking. And I'm not saying that leaders shouldn't have advisors, but when people are answering him, they give him these vague answers as if they don't want to offend him. It's like, dude, you asked me my opinion. What do you think you're gonna get? You know what I mean? It's just like, you're still treating him with this sandwich mentality. If you guys know the sandwich mentality that I'm talking about, put it down in the comment section. I'm not gonna explain what it is. Look it up. You know, you kind of treat him, you know, with the sandwich mentality. It's like, I don't really want to offend him, but I also still want to give my opinion, but yet still you want to kind of keep it in the middle to be to be cool. You know what I mean? So it is one of those things, man, that I really enjoy about this show. Like, you can have those discussions. I didn't see the Duchess this episode, so I'm not happy about that. I know that she's guarding still. I don't know how long she's got to be there, but she's still like guarding the I guess the burial place of the Grand Dowager. I guess that's what she's protecting. I don't really know, you know, the costume and stuff like that very much. I'm really not trying to get too much into that, because I don't want to, you know, in turn probably offend somebody or something like that. So I'm really just kind of like those touchy subjects and stuff like that, because I don't really know the you know, the religion or the respect factor to the T. But I know that it's you know, certain things are done to show respect. You observe certain things, you know, a period of mourning and stuff like that. Like, you know, in America, or from what I've noticed from when I was in, that there's no period of mourning. It's more of like, it's more of like, okay, we're all sad, somebody died, you know, and then after they're buried, we go eat, and then pretty much it. If you're still mourning after that, I get it. You get what I'm saying? If you're still mourning after that, you're doing that on your own. It's not yeah, I mean, you're pretty much doing that on your own, because pretty much I don't want to say everybody has moved on, but for the most part, most people have moved on. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've just been to so many funerals and stuff in my life over the years. Like, I've become not necessarily immune to it, but more of like, I've just gotten used to it to the point where it's just like, I remember one time, like, you know, when I was younger, like, I couldn't sleep after funerals. Like, I couldn't sleep after funerals. Like, I would have these weird nightmares, you know what I'm saying? So I had to like go sleep with my mom, you know, in her bed, beside her. I couldn't sleep, and I just couldn't sleep. I tossed and turned throughout the whole night. It's something I remember very vividly that I used to do. But over the years, as I got older, going to so many funerals, I leave a funeral, I can sleep like a baby. You know what I mean? I leave a funeral and come home, I knocked out, completely forget what happened. Could be, it doesn't matter if the person is close to me or not. It just doesn't affect me the same way. So I'm just saying, like, observing certain things in certain cultures is just a little bit different sometimes. So don't want to step on any toes. I know that in some cultures, like, they go above and beyond when people pass away. So it's a little bit different. So I'm not saying that, you know, Americans, they don't go above and beyond. What I'm trying to say is that in some cultures, it's observed sometime even for a month. You get what I'm saying? Like, they have plenty of services and stuff like that. Like in America, they try to do certain things, and I'm just like, it's unnecessary. They have a viewing, then they have a service, then they have, it's a lot. I think they call it a repast and all of this other stuff. And I've just, like, as I said, I've become very whatever about this stuff. And it's not that I don't have respect for the dead or anything like that. I've come to accept it as just, it's a part of life. It happens. Yes, it's shocking sometimes. And I've lost people in my life with cousins and stuff like that at a really young age. So, you know, and it's sad times. But I'm telling you, 2 days after the funeral, I've moved on. And I think that's part of me that's probably never going to change as I get older and older and losing people. Yeah, people have died that I've cried for, but 2 days after that, I'm moved on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and every now and then, I'll, you know what I'm saying, a person will come back to mind, maybe something I've, seen or something like that, and remember, in remembrance of them. But by the end of the day, that's all gone. I'm sleeping like a baby. So, but that's cool. They didn't show her to us. I'm good. Not really, but hey, I'll see you guys for the next one, man. Make sure to hit that like button. I'll catch you guys for the next Nirvana in Fire. Peace.